You. I pray and hope you are well. Mko salama. You are doing good. I am well myself. God is good. Yeah, today really tungependa kuongea kuhusu DV lottery, green card, the US. Watu wanapenda kusema the American dream. So yeah, I think you guys can see my thumbnail. It's very clear about what it is actually saying. It's clearly saying that my friend won US green card, but basically he was messed up by family. So first and foremost, just to let everybody know that the US DV program, or what we tunaita US green card, it is right now open for the year 2024, not 2023, 2024. 2023 is already done. So come on, you want to try your luck to go to the US, and like they usually say, you want to have the American dream, that's the place to go. Go online. I'll put a link on this video where you can just go online and just apply for the program. You never know, you might win. On today's discussion, this video, I want to share a testimony of a good friend of mine that unfortunately was meant to be in America. He's supposed to be an American citizen right now for literally about 16 years. But he is not. And this is as a result of what happened when he actually won the green card, and then his family just messed him up. So as you can see on our thumbnail, we are very clear, or rather I'm very clear. I'm saying, of course, what not to do. So green card and what not to do. Kwa wale ambaye hawasikii Kiswahili ambaye mko Afrika, tunataka kuongelea kuhusu green card. Kama ungependa kujaribu your luck ya kuelekea Umarekani, like they say the land of wanasema hivyo na Africa is the best place. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, unaweza kujaribu your luck katika green card ya America. It's open right now until I don't know if it is the 8th or something of November. So hamna muda mrefu, so it's literally in under a month that this will be closing down. So literally there are a few things that you need to do to know before you can apply for an American green card. I think one of the qualities is that definitely you must be willing to relocate to the US. Otherwise, if you win the green card, you would need to move from wherever you are, any country you are, as long as the country qualifies for you to apply for the lottery. But in this instance, if you're talking of Kenya or Africa, you need to be willing to relocate from wherever you are to the US. This thing is not free. It is going to cost you money. Winning the green card is free, but it is going to cost you money to leave where you are to get to America. As you know, of course, it's not a place where you can board a matatu or a bus. You need to fly. So flight from Kenya or Africa to wherever you are to US is gonna cost you some few $100s. So when you convert this into African currency, it's some money. So let nobody lie to you that first and foremost that the green card is free. Yes, it is free to apply. You don't pay any money. And if you try to go to any site that they are charging you any money, that is a fake site. Don't even, it's free. But of course, there are things, like we mentioned, that you must be ready for money. Another thing, you must be ready for, first and foremost, you must have finished Form 4. If you haven't gone to school, you are not going to go to America. That's a fact. If you haven't been to school and or you finished your school in primary school, you didn't finish your kindergarten, you are not going to America. All right, that's a first step. The only way you are going to get, or even to apply for a green card, is you must have completed your secondary school education, and not Form 1 or Form 2, or you dropped out in Form 3. You must have secondary education certificates. Now, to my understanding, you not only do you need your secondary school education certificate, you also need your primary school. So you must have your certificates for your primary school and your secondary school. All right. And of course, the names that you are applying with must be the same on these certificates. So don't go and one name you are called, James, then on another certificate you're called Peter, then another certificate you're called, I don't know what name. The names must be the same. Of course, we do recognize and we do know that people do change names. And if you've changed names by, legal means, then that's fine, because all you need to have is those certificates that I was called James, but now I'm known as Peter. So as long as you have those, certificates that are from, attorneys or courts, or you are a girl, you are married, then that's fine. But just don't think you can just have different names on certificates. Your passport reads one thing, your ID reads another thing, your certificates read another thing. It's not going to work. It needs to be the same. So like we've established, you must have finished your Form 4. You must have those certificates. Beside that, then of course you need to prepare some money, because beside the application itself, you need to go to the US, dedicated, DV lottery program, which I will attach on this video. And then you can go down there and download. Of course, you will need what we call passport photo size. And nowadays you can even use your mobile phone, as long as you get the correct, measurements of this photo. But to make it very easy for you, just go to a photograph shop or booth and just get it done there. So yeah, you're gonna need some money for photographs, but also, people don't fly with your ID cards. You are gonna need a passport. So from whatever country you are, you need to go to your, place where they issue passports, and you must be issued a passport. Please make sure when you get your passport issued, they must be issued with the names that are on your certificate. Please don't pay people that go and do a dodgy job and you get a passport that is fake. You will not go anywhere. So get a genuine passport that is, from the government, and then you can be ready for that. Beside that, you definitely need to know that even if you are to win, in the case of where you are to apply for the lottery and then you win, you would then, of course, need to attend interviews. And even before you attend the interviews, you would need to attend what we call medical. You can't just leave, wherever you are, and you then think you're just going to fly to US. No. Before you go to the US, you've got to go through something we call medical. They have places where they will send you to go so that you can be medically examined, that if you're sick, you will not be able to go. You cannot remove your diseases or your disease from wherever you are and take it to America. There are some diseases that they will tell you, no, sorry, you will not be able to come. But of course, within reasons, it doesn't mean that if you've got a condition and you've won that you can't go, as long as it's that they know and you're medically fit and you qualify and the consular is okay for that, then that's not an issue. But yes, you have to go through medical. All right. And that again is money. That is not free. Whatever these people that are testing you and doing all this medical, you have to pay. So beside that, then you need to book. If you have to go through that, then you need to book for an interview. And then again, don't forget here, if you are applying alone, then you have to book your own interview. If you're applying with a family, then all these people you will have to pay, because everybody pays different fees. There's no fee for a whole family. It's everybody, every individual, including children. So there's fees for that. And then hopefully if you are to go through the interview and everything is successful, then you will be needed, of course, to pay tickets for flight to definitely go to the US. And also definitely before, when you go to the US, you would need money, of course, to spend there and to a place to stay and all that. There is no welfare. You're not going to get some welfare. So you must plan yourself before you leave. So anybody that told you that to get a green card is a ride in the park, you need to be thinking about that. So yeah, there's all those things. Of course, if you're going to apply for it as a single person, then it's very easy because there's no much entanglement. If you are going to, apply as a man or as a woman that is married or has married, of course, then you have on the forms, then you have to say you are married, you have a husband, or you have a wife. If you have children, it's even a little bit complicated because now your children must be there and so for the process. It is even complicated for people, for ladies who are pregnant, and therefore, because when you're applying, if you're pregnant, you can't say you have a baby. But once once you've applied and you've luckily been granted, or you've won the lottery, now you have a baby that was not there. So again, you have to go through legal procedures to get this authenticated that this is your child and all that. For adoption purposes, again, you have to have legal documentation about adoption. Otherwise, you can't just go. For people who are applying as couples, strictly, you must know that before you apply for the TV lottery program, you must have marriage certificate. You cannot just decide that, oh, you filled in on your forms that you are married, you've got children and husband or wife, and then when you have won the lottery, that's when you want to go and get married. No, it's not going to work. Before you apply, if you're going to say you are married, they need to know that you have a marriage certificate that is genuine, not one that you're going to go and bribe your local office there and do. Please do not try and do silly things. Now, let me give you a story. This is a real life story of my friend. I'm not going to mention his name, but he's a very good friend of mine for many years. But we applied for his visa. It was only 2 days left before the DV lottery program closed, and we decided to try his luck. He lived here in London, and we applied. I personally did it for him. That's the truth. But we did it together, but I was the one that was doing everything. We sorted out his photos and all that, and we gotten everything done, and we sent, and we put it in, and guess what? Luckily, he managed to win the lottery. And guess alifanya nini? Alipoyo win hiyo lottery, then alikuwa ako hapa majuu, na ikabidi arudi nyumbani Kenya ndio aende ajitayarishe, and then ndio aende States. He always wanted to go to States, and God had opened that door. But my friends, guess what happened wakati alifika nyumbani? When he got home, familia ikamchanganya. Akaenda huko akafanyiwa akaambiwa mambo ingine, oh, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Umeshinda hii lottery program, don't take advantage of this. Hakuna haja ya upoteze hii opportunity. Therefore, tunataka kupanga vile unaweza kusaidia familia. Sisi, of course, hii ni mlango Mungu ametufungulia. All these sort of stories. What I'm trying to get to you is that family, the family just, I think they are, on the thumbnail, I've just used the word screwed up. This is not a rude word. I'm just talking about the family just messed him up. They just really completely messed this young man up, a very good friend of mine. And the sad reality is that he did not go to America, even though he'd left the UK, heading back to Kenya so that he can go to America. Sasa vile familia ilifanya, familia ilimwambia, oh, sasa wewe vile umepata hiyo bahati usiende peke yako. Sasa, so that we can hit two birds, we can kill two birds with one stone. Tufanye mpango fulani sema oa dada yako. Akafanga mpango, akasema dada yake sijui Odono ni bwana yake, ni bibi yake, so that yeye na dada yake waweze kuondoka America. I don't know the intricacies of exactly what happened, but unfortunately ile mpango alipanga, it was not a good one. They obtained some documentation that were not legit, and definitely that is what they presented to the embassy in a US school in Nairobi. Sadly, US sio kama Machakos County ama Makadara, sio kama Kisumu County or Thika. No. The US, Canada, French, UK, these first world countries, especially the ones that are mentioned, don't mess about. Kitu ni lazima ikuwe legit. They do thorough checking. Unfortunately, my friend wakati alienda huko, he was not going to fail on interview. Alikuwa na pesa, hana nini. So, but he issue ya akona bibi who happened to be the sister, because of the family, the visa ilienda ikaambiwa na akaambiwa whatever you've done is not right and you cannot even apply for the next 10 years. I think what I'm talking about was about 15 years ago, 15 or 16 years ago. So yeye mwenyewe, he had qualified, he had everything, he could have just boarded a plane and head to America, and his life would have completely changed. But because of family just told him no, siende peke yako, tufanye mpango fulani laini, sema hii umefanya, umeoa hapa, get a fake documentation, fanya hivi na hivi na hivi, and then we hit two birds with one stone. My friends, if you know you're going to apply for US green lottery, DV lottery ama green card, ukikula usikubali kudanganywa na mtu yote. Don't try anything stupid. Wewe panga line yako straight. Kama kama ulikuwa umeapply single, usijaribu any story ya kusema eti sasa nimeoa, nimefanya hivi. Hata afadhali hata kama umeoa after. Manake definitely life must continue. Unaweza kuapply for DV, and kwa sababu itoki in the next couple of months, inakaa for some time kabla of course result zitokee, nani ameshinda na nani hajashinda. And your life could have changed because unaweza kuwa umeolewa na unaweza kuwa ushaoa. Like I said, ladies or even gents, wanaweza kuwa umeshapata mtoto. So, but the reality is, it's easier, hata kama umeoa ama umeolewa ama umepata mtoto, it's easier first for wewe ulishinda peke yako. Kanyanga US, enda, ingia huko, kaa ndani, and then kuja chukua mtoto ama mama ama bwanako. Hii idea ya kujaribu ujaribu mara nimefanya hivi, it can complicate a lot of things. My friend right now has never been to America kwa sababu alikubali familia iingililie. God had opened doors for him wakati akiwa tu UK. Akapata hiyo opportunity na akashinda, na of course akarudi nyumbani ndio ajitayarishe ndio aende US. But wakati alifika huko, the family just messed him up and he never got the opportunity. So for you that are trying to apply for DV lottery 2024, know these things. Tunakuambia hivi ili uelewe na ili ujue, so that you don't go through the same issues. Please, enda kwanza wewe, ingia States. Ukishaingia kila kitu huko, then ita bibi yako, then ita bwana yako, then sema of course kwa certificate ulisema uko na mtoto, kama ulikuwa na mtoto, na kama bibi yako alikuwa mjamzito, then of course you can prove, because this is through, kuna DNA, kuna nini, you can prove that child is yours, and eventually the child will come and be with you in the US. Otherwise, don't complicate things. Don't try and get unapata document cheti ambazo ni fake, sio za halali, and then unaenda kupresent kule kwa embassy. Hizi embassy tumesema hapo sio Mukuru kwa Jenga ama Korogocho ama Kibera. They check everything and they put through systems. Wanakuona, wakisha kuona, they just cancel your visa. 10 years hautaenda. So watu wangu, DV lottery 2024 green card kama inavyojulikana, it's on until I think November 8th. So tafadhalini, please apply. You never know. It's an opportunity. US ama developed countries, it's an opportunity. When you get a chance, please go. Work hard and you will change your life and that of your family. Also that of your friends. So try tafadhali. Kama unajua uko Kenya, you are in Africa and you want to try your luck, it is available. Of course, you need to check. Countries like Nigeria right now are not allowed to apply for the DV lottery. Nigeria is not allowed. And among other countries, I think there are some 20 countries that are not allowed. But most African countries are qualified. You know, they can apply for this. So please apply for it. You never know. You can, and like we said, you don't need to pay a penny for this. You can just do this on a cyber cafe alone. But of course, you will need to get things right and get the application correct. So if you are to pay a few pounds or a few shillings, 500 shillings for you to get it properly done by people in cyber cafe who know exactly what they are doing, what's the problem? You know, 500 shillings, you know, is ni pesa ambayo unaweza kula nyama choma, you know, one day in lunch on a sacrifice. And then you give yourself an opportunity. Of course, if you are husband and wife, you can both apply separately. And then you have two opportunities. So, but then, like I said, make sure you all qualify. Form 4, ushafika, uko na cheti, uko na nini, all those things. So it is important for people to understand that. Tafadhalini, usikubali family ikuje kudanganya ikwambie yeye umeshinda DVLA, umeshinda DV lottery. Sasa tafadhali enda na brother yako tufanye mpango, chukua enda ufanye kaharusi hapa. No. Don't kubali, usikubali. I'm telling you, mimi tulijaza DV lottery na my friend na akashinda, but he never went because of family. So usiallow family ikuje kuharibie wewe. Afadhali uanza uende US, be selfish for yourself. Enda ufike US, fanya kazi, saidia family, watakushukuru. Because ukisema ujaribu kufanya mpango, it is a chini twende kwa chief tupatiwe barua na wazee, tufanye hapa harusi ya nini haraka ndio mimi na ndugu yangu twende, mimi na dada yangu. No. Families can mess you up. So kama Mungu amekufungulia milango, wewe ndio umeshinda lottery, enda. Wacha hawa watu wengine. Nimesema hata kama ni bibi yako hauko umeoa na sasa umeshinda na ushaoa, wewe enda kwanza peke yako. Because ukianza history ya kusema eti sasa nimeoa, it is going to complicate a lot of things. You're going to waste a lot of time. You may not even have money for you and your wife, and now to do DNA and all these things, and you know, it becomes very complicated. And of course, kama ulijaza ukuwa peke yako and single, to then say you are married, the consular may think, hey, huyu wakati ameoa, especially kama umeoa just after umeshakuwa announced, it might be different kama ulioa hata kabla result hazijatoka. But either way, it is always good ukanyange US kwanza, angalia vile kuko, survey, fanya kazi, tuma pesa nyumbani, support, then bring your family. Ni hayo tu watu wangu. I'm saying again, DV lottery 2024 is on. Tafadhali, try your luck. You never know. And you can go and live the American dream. By His grace, anybody can win. Anybody. Hakuna rigging. They just put everything na ni mashini ndio inachagua. Sio watu wanaenda kuchagua na angalia wanaona no, huyu anaitwa huyu ni Mkorino hatachaguliwa. No, this one is a Kikuyu. No, this one is a Luo. No, it's a computer generated thing. So anybody can win. So watu wangu, try your luck, and but please, if you do win, do not complicate the process. Simplify it. Let people call you selfish for you, but your family will thank you later. Okay? Ni hayo tu watu wangu. God bless you. Please share this video with somebody. Let somebody know that family can twist you up, they can mess you up, and don't allow them to do that. If God has opened doors for you, you go and live the American dream. And then you will help them and they will appreciate you later. Otherwise, please do not forget to subscribe, share this message, tia comment yako hapo. Let me hear what you guys need to say. If you've had an experience that somebody messed you up or things like that, yeah, share with us. Let us know. But I hope if my friend gets to see this video, I can't mention your name. If my friend gets to know this video, I know unajua vile nasema, and I know you know tulijaza hii kitu na ukashinda na ukaenda nyumbani na ukakubali family wako. Which was wrong, my friend? Which was wrong? I'm coming to see you very soon. Anyway, watu wangu ni hayo tu. God bless you so much. I appreciate you. Until the next one, stay safe. I'll see you soon.